like the first few...
Say that again?
What's your disagreement with evolution?
Well, I mean, if there's any proof for evolution, I might consider it, but there's no...
There's science
microevolution is variations within species. Of course, there's different color skin tones. There's different types of species, like in the different types of variations within the species of dogs or within the species of cats. That's microevolution. But macroevolution is one species becoming another species, and that's never happened. It's large. It's massive changes. There's never been any massive changes.
Yes, there has.
No, thousands of years ago, a starfish was a starfish. Thousands of years ago, a dog was a dog.
Sir, it's obviously you haven't studied evolution.
I have studied evolution extensively. Evolution's a fairy tale. Evolution's just a bunch of fairy... This is the truth. Evolution is just fairy tales for grown-ups. It's just some made-up, make-believe fantasy, false philosophy.
Backed up by empirical evidence.
There's no empirical evidence. You can't see a transitional species.
Single-cell organism that evolved into like this and a monkey and eventually us, or that this divine being actually created us, blew air into clay, and then we were animated. Both seem just as absurd. Come on.
No, they don't.
Yeah. Okay. Evolution says nothing created us. The Bible says God created us.
Yeah, that makes much more sense. Animals, wait.
An effect cannot be greater than the cause. The cause must be greater than the effect. If we are personal beings, God must be a personal being. If we are intelligent, God must be intelligent. God is greater than us. The cause must be greater than the effect. There's a personal God, an intelligent God, a powerful God who created us in His image.
I don't agree with everything you said, but I don't agree with evolution.
Well, I'm glad we agree on some things. That's good.
We actually have lots of examples of humans. What about the verse that says Jesus also kills aliens? I guess that doesn't make people around. The fact that you haven't seen it is the fact that you haven't even looked at it.
If you believe in evolution, you're going to hell.
That's so untrue.
Because if you believe in evolution, you don't believe the Bible. If you believe the Bible, you will not believe in evolution. If you're going to heaven, you believe the Bible. If you believe the Bible, you believe God created Adam and Eve. God did not create a single cell amoeba.
I can't win.
So you were lying earlier when you said you studied evolution.
Oh, I've studied evolution extensively for years. Yes. Name one transitional species that we have in the fossil record.
Platypus. That creature is messed up.
Alright.
It's got 8 different parts.
And what is that?
It's got a beak, it's got fur, it lays eggs.
Are you talking about for the human race? Are you talking about for the human race?
Yeah.
Platypus came before God.
We've never seen. There's not a missing link. There's a missing chain. There's not a missing link. It's a missing chain. There is no transitional species for the human race. None.
I just gave
That
you
was
an
like
example.
God sneezing.
Well, you said a name.
Is a false.
That's just a name they put on a human being.
No.
Yes.
Fossil record.
It was
You know,
now we'll make a new kind.
back in the early 1900s, they used to put the native Australians in the zoo as transitional species for the human race because they had bigger jaws. No, I mean, humans have always been humans. Always. No matter if you call them by different names, no matter if you give them different names, humans are still humans. We did not come from a single cell amoeba. You might be the best proof I've ever seen for evolution. You might be the missing link.
There is no missing link.
Because you're not very intelligent.
Missing link is a terminology we used 100 years ago to fight evolution when we didn't have enough.
Do you know what Darwin's book was called? Darwin's book? No, what was the full title? That's the shorter version. It was The Origin of Species or the Preservation of Favored Races in the Struggle for Life. Favored races? And what race was the favored race in the origin of life? The white people.
No, that is not.
Read Darwin's book. book. Redo your homework.
Race, that is a term that Darwin used that is old and outdated, and it doesn't mean that black people are better than white people. It means that organisms that are more
Darwin said, in the origin of life, Darwin said a black person has the intellectual capacity of a chimpanzee. If you read The Origin of Species by Darwin, he said that black people have the mental capacity of a chimpanzee. That's what Darwin said in his book. And Darwin gave birth to Nazism. Nazism is the result of Darwin.
Educationally inept.
But the Bible creates a good society. The Bible is against Nazism because the Bible is against evolution.
Darwin is not the only
stupidity, it's giving me a
that taught evolution.
It's no wonder so many of you people live like animals. You believe in evolution. Nope. You're a creation of God. God created man and woman, and you're accountable to your Maker. You're going to give an account for the way you choose to live your life.
Please, enlighten this man.
Say, homosexuality is an abomination.